Today we're going to learn how to draw the cross pein hammer. The pein part is the part that hits the nails in. The head will probably be the most complex piece. So what we'll do is probably break it down into circles and other simple shapes and curves. Here we are starting out that simple shape. This is a circle which you've done before in the first task, so you should be quite used to this. After that we have to add in other shapes. So I'm going to move up a section and draw quite a simple parallelogram type shape. A square at the bottom and join them both with curves. Sometimes a little bit of shading can help, so I'll add that in just now. Next, the inside sections can be shaded with dark to medium to light shades, and this gives a curved effect. We're onto the handle now, and it has an interesting shape with curves and rectangular sections and sloping sections. Try and do this bit the best you can, keeping it symmetrical. That's why we drew a centre line at first there. The wood grain effect helps, and then shading from the dark outline edge to medium in the middle to light, and then sometimes going over it with the wood grain effect, adding a small shadow can really bring the drawing to life. Next up is an adjustable spanner. This changes the size of the jaw using the screw thread. The head is a bit like an ellipse. If we put a grid structure on there, you can see the different points which draw a kind of a partial ellipse will help us with this head, and that's where we'll start today. I've turned the angle of my rectangle so that I can fit in the handle on the page. So we're used to creating a box for an ellipse. The other shapes you'll have to look at the image to work out where they should be. This part here is the screw thread, and I'm imagining a centre line so I can then add in something that looks a bit similar to a screw thread. Don't get too caught up in that part. For the handle, use a centre line and choose a distance down for the circle. The handle shouldn't be too thick or too thin, so look at the proportions of that, and then use shading from dark on the outside to light on the inside to make it look curved, a bit like we did on the handle. The spanner's head should look like metal, so try a metallic effect. Here it is here. Also look at proportions and make sure they're right. At this point I've changed mine so it sticks out a bit further. Finally, I'm doing some darkening in detail, trying to make the outline stand out, adding a bit of shading to make surfaces look different from each other. And there we have the finished spanner.